you have some heavy weights today. We're going to switch things up today. We're going to do strength cardio, strength cardio, strength cardio. We're not going to do any sort of Tabata, just to keep things interesting. Basically 2 big full body movements with an emphasis on legs, and then 2 minutes of constant movement. You have 2 minutes to get 5 exercises in and then rest. So let's just go ahead and start warming up. Step forward, hamstring stretch. Think about pulling those toes to the quads, flat back, scoop it and step. Scoop it and step. Warming up those hamstrings, lengthening the space between your sits bones and your collarbones, keeping the back flat, shoulders squeezed together. Soften in that knee. Oof, waking yourselves up, letting the weekend go, getting ready for the week. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, knees and toes slightly out. Bring it down to a squat. Hands gently press those knees out over the pinky toes. Drop that right shoulder, look over the left, back to center. Drop that left shoulder, look over the right. Making sure you're just gently pressing out with those hands. We're being kind to those knees. Weights even between the heels and the toes. If anything, it's a little heavy in the heels. We're not death gripping into those toes. You can hold on one side and feel a little tighter, or you can just move fluidly. 10 more seconds here. Taking some deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those feet just a little in. Hands come behind the head. Squeeze those elbows back. We're going to squat, oblique crunch, knee to elbow, and down. Good. Squat, oblique crunch, knee to elbow. Using that core to control the leg back down. Belly button in. 10 more seconds here. Trying to bring the elbow and the knee together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks, jumping up and down. Touching the hands together at the top of the head. Option to bring them together behind you as well. Still keeping that belly button pulled in. Maybe thinking about squeezing those glutes together at the top. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross jacks, opposite foot, opposite hand. Open that chest up. Open it up as you come through. Always an option to get into step. Doing what's going to make us feel the best. Feel ready to go. 10 seconds. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Butt kickers. I got to step these out still. Running or stepping, just look down briefly. Make sure those knees are straight down. We're not bringing the knees up here. I should be able to see a difference between running and butt kickers. If we're not running, maybe we're over-exaggerating those arms out or up. High knees coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Driving those knees up. Again, if we're not able to fully run it yet, over-exaggerate those arms up or out. Using that core to control the foot back down. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump rope. Last 20 of cardio right here. You can do one leg at a time if you want. Both feet, try for double unders. Elbows are tight against the body. Warming those biceps up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Reach out, let it go. Bring those hands down, walk it on out. High plank. Shoulders right over the wrists. Heels press towards the back wall. Head pulled forward. Taking a few minutes here to catch our breath, to set our goals, to set our commitment for this 40 to 45-ish minutes. Letting go of anything that's going to hold us back or distract us from getting to our best selves right here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab those heavy weights. Ideally, you've got 2 of them. We are going to take it. Just get my timer turned on. We are going to take it to single leg deadlifts for 45 seconds. Option with a press. So, starting with that left leg down, hip, knee, toes lined up, flat back, you're going to come out. Option 1, you just stand it up. Option 2, stand it up, curl the knee up, and curl. Option 3, stand it up, curl the knee up, and press. You can always also take the high knee out and come here, curl, press. Will be 45 seconds on the left side, 15 seconds of just plain squats, 45 seconds on the right side, 15-second recovery. It'll be a little longer the first time as then I explain our 2-minute interval. So right now, all we gotta worry about, single leg deadlift, left side with a curl and a press, optional, 45 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Toes to the ground on that right leg, heel to the sky. If you find yourself struggling for balance, pull that belly button in. Tighten up that powerhouse, that core. There is no need to rush through this. That core is what's bringing that knee up, or maybe you're stepping that foot in and coming up. Elbows stay tight against the body as you curl up. Palms stay facing each other. We take it just to the squat in 3, 2, 1. Weights down or racked on your shoulders. It's up to you. 15 seconds of squats. Chest stays up, pressing those hips back. Squeeze those glutes together at the top. Right leg deadlift in 3, 2, 1. Picking a weight, it's only 45 seconds. You got to pick a weight that's going to challenge you. That's going to make you stronger. Less reps, heavier weight, build that muscle, keep that metabolism going all day long. If we're in a rut, we're trying to lose some weight, I promise you, lifting heavier is going to help you. 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, catch your breath, pay attention to me. We've got 2 minutes to get through 10 push-ups, 8 burpees, 6 squats, 4 squat jacks, and 2 lunge jumps. I'm just gonna lunge or forward lunges. 10 push-ups, 8 burpees, 6 squats, 4 squat jacks, 2 lunge jumps, reverse lunges. I'll remind you, 2 minutes, and then you get a break. The faster you go, the more of a break you get, then we go right back into those deadlifts. At about 1:45, if you're still going, take a break. Be done. Here we go, 10 push-ups, 3, 2, 1. Always an option to drop those knees. 10 push-ups to 8 burpees. 10 push-ups to 8 burpees. Looking up at the top. The jump at the top is optional. 8 burpees to 6 squats. 8 burpees to 6 squats. 6 squats to 4 squat jacks. 8 burpees to 6 squats. 6 squats to 4 squat jacks. 4 squat jacks to 2 lunges or lunge jumps. And then rest. Catch your breath. Good. 6 squats to 4 squat jacks. 4 squat jacks to 2 lunge jumps, and then catch your breath. Grab a sip of water. Notice how that went. All right, next round. We're gonna add 15 seconds to our deadlifts. So it's 1 minute each side. We're gonna shorten that 2 minutes to 1:45. 20 seconds. We've got single leg deadlift. Left leg down, right leg up. 15 second squats. 1 minute right leg. And then 1:45 for that cardio. Here we go. In 5. 1 minute, left leg. 2, 1. Option to add that curl. Option to add that press. You should not be fully recovered, and that's okay. Use your breath to control your body. Bring that heart rate down a little bit. Palms and elbows face in. Just over halfway. If you find yourself wobbling, focus on a spot on the ground. Pull that core in nice and tight. 15 to go. Taking it to the squats for 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Weights either racked on those shoulders or down. If they're down, still make sure those shoulder blades are pulled together. We're not looking down. Switching sides. Right leg. 3, 2, hit it. Left heel to the sky, left toes to the ground. Trying to keep those hips even as we stand up. If we feel ourselves collapsing into the right side, maybe we leave that left foot down on the ground as we press up. Trying to pull that collarbone a little farther forward, like we're peeking over the Grand Canyon. Squeeze those glutes at the top to get that left leg a little higher. 20 seconds. Last 10. Can you get a little deeper? Reach a little farther. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10 push-ups, 8 burpees, 6 squats, 4 squat jacks, 2 lunge jumps, 1:45 in 3, 2, 1. Trying to lead with that chest on those push-ups. Keep that head up in line with the spine. 10 push-ups, 8 burpees. You decide, are you going all the way down? Are you adding a jump at the top? 8 burpees to 6 squats. Eight burpees to 6 squats. 6 squats to 4 squat jacks. Four squat jacks to 2 lunge jumps. 6 squats, 4 squat jacks, 2 lunge jumps. 6 squats, 4 squat jacks, 2 lunge jumps. If you're not done, take a breath. We got 20 seconds till we go again. 1:30 deadlift. 1:30 deadlift. In 10, start with that left leg down. 1:30. And then we got 1:30 to get through that cardio one last time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Left leg. If your heart rate's still going, you just use that breath. Let it go. Squeeze that right glute to lift that right heel a little higher to the sky. If our arms get too fatigued, drop the weights or take the press out. We can do the squats in between without the arms. We can give ourselves a break right there. Less than a minute to go. It's our last time here. Trying to reach that right leg to the back wall. We're over halfway. Keep that chin off the chest as we stand up. Really focus on the left hamstrings and left glutes, the back of that left leg. Pressing that knee, left knee out over outside the toes, or the outside toes, excuse me. You feel your ankle fire up, that's great. That's just the little stabilizers. 15 seconds. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squats, here we go. 15 seconds. Always an option to drop those weights if you need to give those arms a break. If you're using heavy enough weights on those deadlifts, those arms should be pretty shot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last minute and a half of deadlifts. Again, that high knee is optional. Belly button is pulled in. We are working the core through everything we do today. We've got to use that core to stabilize us. I'm a big believer that balance and full body work does more for core strength, functional core strength, than crunches, planks, all that stuff. We got to use our core to support our body through movement. Keep that back flat. Squeeze that left glutes to lift the left heel a little higher at the back. We're here for a long time. There's no need to rush through the reps. Let's get quality reps over quantity reps. Good, you got this. 15 seconds. Make sure you're not rounding those shoulders. For 3, 2, 1. We got a minute and a half to get those done. 10 push-ups, 8 burpees. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 10 push-ups. Always an option to drop those knees, but maybe try 1 or 2 up. 10 push-ups, 8 burpees. Look up at the top of those burpees. Push through it. 8 burpees, 6 squats. Going as hard as we can for a minute and a half. 8 burpees, 6 squats. 6 squats, 4 squat jacks. 4 squat jacks, 2 lunge jumps. Breathe it out. Catch your breath. 20 seconds to get it done. 20 seconds to get it done. In 5. Everyone rest in 3, 2, 1. All right. Lawnmower lunge, just need one weight. 45 seconds. Left leg is gonna lunge. Right arm's gonna row up. Option to keep that high knee as you row up. 45 seconds. 15 seconds. Wide squat break. Switch sides, 45 seconds. Then we've got a 2-minute set again. Remember that first recovery after that 2-minute set is our longest. Take it. They just get shorter as we go on. Here we go, 45 seconds. Lawnmower lunge, weights in the right hand, left leg steps laterally, 3, 2, 1. Back stays flat. Option to bring that high knee up. Only if you can stay in control. If you're falling back down, keep the left knee down. Step wide for me. So you got to use the inside of that right leg to pull yourself up. Halfway. $15 seconds. Can you lunge a little lower? Knees and toes track the same direction. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you come up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide squat, knees and toes out. Press those knees over the pinky toes. Belly button in tight. Right leg lunge. 3, 2, 1. Weights in the left. Right leg. Here we go. Keep that back flat. Pull the core in. Elbow comes about shoulder height. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. Let's get low. 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got 10 plank jacks, or step the feet out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the idea. 10 plank jacks. 8 high to low plank. 1, 2. Leading with the opposite arm each time. 6 frog squats. I can't quite get full range of motion, but you're gonna grab onto the back of your heels. Your goal is to drop, get close. The glutes to the heels. Pop up. 6 of those. 4 frog jumps, shuffle, or you just do 1 low squat step, shuffle back, and then 2 squat jumps. So we did squat jacks, now you're just doing jumps. So 10 plank jacks, 8 high to low plank, 6 frog squats, 4 frog jumps with a shuffle back, 2 squat jumps. 2 minutes to get it done. 3, 2, 1. If you're stepping out, it's 1, 2, each step counts. 10 plank jacks, 8 high to low plank, leading with a different arm each time. 8 high to low to 6 frog jumps, or frog squats, excuse me, frog squats. 6 frog squats. Don't rush through these. We got plenty of time. Give me full range of motion. 6 frog squats to 4 frog jumps. Press through the heels to come up. Good. Frog jumps, shuffle back or step. 4 of them, shuffle back. And then 2 squat jumps. 6 frog squats 4 frog jumps with a shuffle back, 2 squat jumps. That's fine. Good. We got 40 seconds to go. Here's the good news. Instead of adding 15 seconds each time now, we are only adding 5. Because we don't do a lot of lateral work, and I don't want our form to go. So we're only going to 50 seconds. 50 seconds. We're going to add 5 this time and 10 next time. So we'll stop at a minute. You still only have 1:45 to get through the cardio part though. Here we go. Right arm has the weight, left leg lunges out. Lawnmower lunge, 3, 2, 1. 50 seconds. It's only 5 seconds longer. Watch that wrist on the right side. Make sure it doesn't sickle. It's staying straight. Make sure we're still lunging in the legs, not rounding the back to reach that weight down. Belly button stays pulled in. That's how you're going to control that knee as you come up. 20 seconds. Step a little farther for me. Reach far enough you feel the inside of that right leg pulling you up. 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Wide squat. Knees and toes out. It's only 15 seconds. Squeeze the glutes together at the top. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 50 seconds. Right side. Here we go. Back stays flat. As we get tired, we have a tendency to round those shoulders. Push those hips back. Use that core to lunge softly into that right leg. 25 seconds. You lose your balance, pull that core in tighter. Ten seconds. We got it. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 plank jack. 8 high low. 3, 2, 1. If you're stepping, it's 1, 2. Each step counts as 1. 10 plank jacks. 8 high to low. Belly button pulled in. Alternating hand leads. 8 high to low to 6 frog squats. 6 frog squats to 4 frog jumps. Don't rush these frog squats. Really press through those heels. Press those hips down. 6 frog squats to 4 frog jumps. And then shuffle back. 4 frog jumps to 2 squat jacks, or squat jumps, excuse me. 40 seconds to get it done. Let's go, 40 seconds to get it done. $20 seconds. All right, if you're not there, take a break. Take a break. We're going to the left leg. 1 minute. Left leg, lawnmower lunge in 10. So if you're not there, take a quick break. Last round, we get a bigger break after this. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, our longest set yet. Belly button pulls up to pull that knee up. If you're finding yourself crashing back down, just step that foot in. Squeeze that right shoulder blade back. Resist the urge to squeeze up to the ear. Squeeze it back. halfway. We don't come back to this exercise. Press those hips back. Knees and toes track the same direction. Pressing the hips back to get the weight down, not reaching down with the upper body. Wide squat coming up in 3, 2, 1. Wide squat. It's only 15 seconds. Press those knees out over the pinky toes. Try to get those hips down below the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg. Here we go. 1 minute. And we don't see this exercise again today, unless you, for some reason, want to redo this video. Breathe it out. Use your breath to control your body. Make sure we don't start to narrow that lunge as we get tired. Step it out. Keep it wide. 30 down, 30 to go. I can, I will, I can't, I won't. You decide where the mind goes, and know the body will follow that mind. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got a minute and a half. 10 plank jacks, 8 high to lows. 3, 2, 1. Get that breath up there. You got a minute and a half to get this done. 10 high plank jacks to 8 high-low planks. Belly button fold in, glutes squeeze together. High-low planks to frog squats. Don't rush those frog squats. Press through those heels, press those knees out over the pinky toes. 6 frog squats to 4 frog jumps. Six frog squats to 4 frog jumps with a shuffle back. Try to jump a little farther. To 2 squat jumps. Good. Then catch your breath, grab a sip of water. You got 20 seconds to finish them. 10 seconds. Let's get it done if you're not there. Push through it. For 3, 2, 1. All right, you got an extra 15 seconds to head to a wall. We've got a minute 20 wall sit. Option, I'll show you up here, but I'll do it back here. Option, in between, we're gonna have 40-second break. You get to decide, maybe you take a 10-second break and then come down, maybe you come right down. We're gonna bring it to a low plank, knee tap, alternating knee tap. Maybe you go 10-second recovery, 20-second knee tap, 10-second recovery back. We got a 40-second break in between the wall sits. Wall sits go 120, 120, 110. Here we go, a minute, 20-second wall sit. 3, 2, 1. Get those legs parallel, press the shoulders into the wall and resist the urge to rest the hands on the quads. If you need to remind yourself to fire up a spot, like I should be putting my hand gently on the inside of my quad, my right quad, to get it to fire, that's fine. As long as you think about pressing the shoulders back and you're not resting on them. Feet stay right under those knees, ankles should be lined up, 90 degrees. And just rest. A minute 20. We started with 30 seconds. We build each day. We add a little on. We get a little stronger. So we can build to 3 sets of 2 minutes. If your legs start to shake, that's all right. This is, if you have any knee or lower back issues, this is one of the best leg strengthening exercises you can do because it's not putting any pressure. We're not putting any impact on those joints. You're just strengthening those muscles. 15 seconds, you got this. Sit low. Wiggle those toes around. For 5, bring it back down if you brought it up. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, take it to that low plank if you got it. Maybe you take 10 seconds off. We have a 40-second break, whatever you need to do to crush the wall sits. That's 10 seconds. That's 20 seconds. I'm probably going to do 20-second plank, 10 recover on each side. That's 30 seconds. 10 seconds, we go again. In 3, a minute 20, and 2, 1. All right, so maybe that first one was a challenge. How do you sit back into the second one? How do you show up when there's a challenge? If you just quit here, what are you training yourself to do out there? If you get okay sitting in the comfortable here, what are you training yourself to do out there? Life is not pretty and perfect. Life isn't comfortable. Also notice, just like when you're in high school, if you're not doing your homework, you're not doing your studying, the tests aren't always going to go so well. So if we're not showing up, I'm asking for less than 7 minutes a day with breaks to get these wall sits done, to build that quad and glute strength. Show up for yourself every day. Breathe it out. We're over that halfway mark. We got 30 seconds to go. Come on. The last one's only a minute 10. It's up to you to show up every day to make these happen. This is one of the #1 exercises for my bikers, my skiers, my trail runners, and my hikers. Don't sell yourself short. Don't talk yourself out of the challenge. 10 seconds. My legs are shaking. 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds off. Take it all off. Do a low plank. I'm going to go 10 off, low plank, 10 off. There's your first 10. You're in that low plank, shoulders are right over the elbows. There's your second 10. Remember, that last wall sits a little shorter. There's 30. We got 10 seconds till that minute and 10-second wall plank, or wall sit, excuse me. 3, 2, 1. Weight's a little heavy in those heels. If you feel the quads burning, think about the glutes. Feel the glutes burning, think about the quads. You feel everything burning, pull that core in. Make sure you're not sinking into those hips. Use your core to hold your upper body up. Take that weight off the legs. It's a minute 10, it's 10 seconds shorter. If you're traveling a lot right now for work or for fun, if you're finding a hard time to get your workouts in, less than 7 minutes a day. Don't just do nothing because you can't do a full 45-minute workout. Get that wall sit in. Work every muscle in the body. Strengthen it. 20 seconds to go. Make sure you're 90 degrees. Knees are tracking right over those toes. Let the legs burn. 10. It's your last 10 seconds of work in this class. For 5, 4, 3. Don't come up till I say 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Come back to your mat if you've been away. Woo! Take some deep breaths. Shake those legs out. When you're ready, grab onto that left foot. Quad stretch. Heel pulled up to the glute. Knees lined up. Hips facing forward. Focusing more on pushing the hips forward than grabbing those toes. Big leg day. Next week will be a little more arms, but we'll still have those wall sits. If you're doing other leg strength exercises, 3 to 4 times a week of the wall sits will probably still help you build. If you're not, try and hit them every day except for those off days. Switch. Press those hips forward. Try to keep those knees lined up. Notice if we're not perfectly balanced. Obviously, my right quad and knee is much tighter than my left. And release. Cross that left foot over the right. Reach up nice and tall and fall forward. Pressing those hips back a little bit, maybe softly bending into those knees. Shaking that head out, yes, no. And slowly stand it up. Other side, cross that right foot over the left. Reach up nice and tall and fall forward. Soft bend in those knees, letting that head hang heavy. And come up nice and tall. Bring those hands behind the back, open that chest up. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Keep those hands where they are, soft bend in the knees, fall forward, forward fold. And come on up, shake those arms out. Cross that left knee over the right, or you can take it onto your back. Seated figure 4 stretch, or you can take it down, lay it down. If you're standing with me, you're using that core to help stabilize. You can keep your hands rested gently on the calf. You can bring your right hand to the outside of the foot, your left hand gently on the knee, or if you're super bendy, you can bend into those hips, reach those hands to the ground. Remember, we do not stretch enough in this class. Make sure you are stretching throughout the week. Take a yoga class. There's an athletic stretch, I think, on that YouTube video channel, thingamajiggy. And bring it on up. Switch sides. Push those hips back. Belly button pull it if you're standing. We're still using that core through stabilization. Again, hands can rest on the calf. You can gently put your hand on your right knee, left hand on the foot, or if you're super bendy, you can squat a little more, bring those hands to the ground. And stand it on up. If you're laying, you can take it to a straight leg forward fold, or you can stand up with me. Reach those hands up and fall it down, forward fold. Either seated or standing, shake the head out. Let the head hang heavy. You got all day to hold it up. Take a moment to thank the body for the work that it did today. Thank the mind for allowing the body to work. And roll it on up. You are all done. Awesome job today. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And don't forget about those wall sits throughout the week.